Took me 40 years to realize what I'll tell you in less than 10 minutes. Number one, some people can never be helped. It sounds harsh, I know, but that's the truth. You could spend the rest of your life trying to advise someone, but at the end of the day, they'll always do whatever they want. I learned this years ago through someone I considered a friend. I wasted hours of my life repeating things over and over and over, only to have them do the very things I was asking them not to do. The truth, people only change when they want to. So, if you give advice once, that should be enough. After that, channel your energy to yourself. Number two, marriage isn't for everyone, even when they think it is. Look, some people just don't have it in them to share, to compromise, to lead, or to love anyone beside themselves. And the truth is that marriage requires a lot of giving and taking, and not everyone is wired for it. And that is why lots and lots of marriage have crumbled. The truth is, feelings by themselves are not enough to sustain a marriage. Number three, you have to see people for who they are, not who you wish they were. This was the biggest eye opener for me, because we waste so much trying to make people who they are not, having expectations that they are never going to be able to meet. And in doing so, we frustrate ourselves and we frustrate them as well. You see, when it comes to relationship, our primary job should be to learn people very well. Take as much time to learn someone and then relate with them from that vantage point, not what you think they should be, not what is in here. Number four, there are so many children walking around in adult bodies. Yep, I said it. Just because someone is grown, wears a suit and tie, goes to work, and has a couple of kids, doesn't mean they are not children themselves. The world is full of people who are so immature, either because of how they were raised or because they simply never grew up. Point number five, 90% of women are jealous of each other. Trust me, I am a woman and I know. And sadly, I wish I knew why this is the case. We're jealous of each other's lives, each other's husbands, each other's jobs, each other's children, you know. So if you have a woman who harbors no jealousy, consider yourself blessed and guard that friendship at all costs. The next point I have learned in 40 plus years is that saying no is the best thing you can do for yourself. We spend so much time doing things or hanging out with people who either add no value to us or leave us drained. Saying no, I've learned though, is a sign of self-respect. Saying no gives you the freedom to be yourself and do the things that truly grow you and bring you joy. The other point I have learned is that there are people who will never apologize, no matter how long you wait. So stop waiting. That's just the truth. Some people come with a massive ego. So learn to accept that so you can free yourself. After that, that's where freedom comes from, letting go. The other thing I have learned in 40 plus years is that some commitments, simple commitments today can be a game changer tomorrow. See, for example, if you commit to putting cash every month, in 5 years, you either have accumulated enough money to buy a house, depending on where you live, or to put a down payment on it. Trust me, I have tried and it works. The other thing I have learned is that the time to start a business is today. Doesn't matter what business it is. Every one of us is a creator. Why? Because we are created in the image of God, and there has to be some kind of value you can offer to the world. So you're never too late to start a business. Don't wait until you learn everything. No, start today and learn as you go. I have tried it, failed, tried it, and I kept going until I managed to have a business. The other point is respect is earned. It should not be demanded. If you want people to respect you, you have to earn it. But most importantly, if you want people to respect you, you have to start by respecting yourself, because the world merely reflects what we project to it. Point number 9 is that employment is slavery. Why do I say that? Think about it. What is slavery? Slavery is anything that takes away your autonomy, your creativity, your time, and your right to movement. And that's what employment does, which is why I'll say it again. Employment is slavery. But since we all have to start off with employment, what should we do? We should use our jobs to learn as much as possible and use the knowledge we gain to start our own businesses. Or we should use the money we gain to invest in something that will give us an extra source of income. The truth is that employment should be a means to an end, not an end in and of itself. Point number 10 is that most people don't realize that friendships are reciprocal. And that is where some people will expect you to show up for them, but will not show up for you, and they'll think that it's okay. That's one of the reasons why there are so many one-sided friendships out there, but you don't have to settle for one. Okay? So there you have it. What lessons resonated with you? Let me know. And if you've got more things that life has taught you, please feel free to put a comment in the comment section. I will see you in the next video. God bless.